Hey guys, Eric here to give some of my thoughts on Pee-wee's Big Holiday, the long-awaited new Pee-wee Herman movie. You know, the character's never fully gone away. He'd pop up here and there, and he did, a successful stage show a few years ago. But it's been a long time since such a high-profile project has happened with this character. And I was really excited, love Pee-wee Herman, but I was also going in a little nervous. You never know when you revisit something like this. We're getting a lot of these revivals right now. Some are great, some are not. And also the trailer, I didn't think looked all that excellent, but I have to say I was very happy with this movie. I mean, if you are a Pee-wee Herman fan, as I am, I think it delivers. Paul Reubens is, very much at home playing this character as you'd expect. They've done a pretty amazing job with makeup on him. He doesn't look like he's aged at all, which is a little strange and uncanny, especially when there's a cameo by a cast member from a previous Pee-wee project who appears next to him, who has aged, as one would expect. But no, right back in the swing of things, it's still a really funny character. And, a lot of things that work in this movie are a repetition or having Pee-wee kind of take things too far or keep going with the joke when it becomes annoying, but then he keeps doing it and it becomes funny again. Overall, I thought it just really works. It's a retread as far as plot is concerned. The title kind of hints at that. It is Pee-wee's Big Adventure, except without the stolen bike, except this time he just decides to go on his first holiday ever. It's an excuse to get Pee-wee Herman on the road, traveling America, interacting with different people he's never interacted with before, just like Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So maybe they could have come up with something a little more original, but it still works, it's still funny. He deals with very different people. They don't kind of repeat the same types or bring back the same characters. And a lot of these bits are extremely funny. Some drag. There are some times, there was a bit where he goes to a farm and meets a farmer and his daughters. Some funny stuff happens, but there are some things where I felt they could have probably edited that back a little bit. But overall, it's a very enjoyable movie and a very funny movie. I mean, I saw it at a press screening. You're gonna watch it at Netflix at home, but our group in this theater were laughing a lot, and that's what you want from this movie. I will say the direction by John Lee is very solid. He comes from Wonder Show's in a great show, but a little visually, I guess it's not as visually dynamic as you might expect from a Pee-wee Herman project. I think everyone's gonna compare it to Tim Burton. You can't help it. And this is a little more standard, doesn't quite go into such creative, odd places as Burton went, but he's not Burton. And he still does a very great job with the tone and the pacing, a couple spots aside. So I really like this movie. I think it is a very successful return to Pee-wee Herman. I'd love to see more, another Pee-wee movie that doesn't take quite so long to see. So we'll see if this leads to more for him. You can read my full review on IGN, but I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. And for plenty more on all things coming to Netflix, keep it here at IGN.